Break-in. CC cancels Ripple meeting. Settlement talks stalled. A meeting behind closed doors that was supposed to take place today, July 18, and was supposed to maybe discuss the continuing Ripple case has been canceled by the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, which is a surprising move. On Wednesday, July 17, the information on this cancellation notice was updated on the website of the agency. A settlement between the Securities and Exchange Commission and Ripple, which would put an end to the ongoing legal struggle that has lasted for several years, was something that the XRP community was looking forward to with great anticipation. It was originally planned that high-ranking officials and commissioners from the Securities and Exchange Commission would be present at the conference, but it has since been canceled. The Sunshine Act notice issued by the Securities and Exchange Commission stated that the meeting was scheduled to concentrate on 4 primary agenda items, which included the resolution of lawsuit claims, the settlement of administrative procedures and injunctive measures, and the resolution of administrative processes. XRP supporters were left with a great deal of curiosity as a result of the presence of settlement on the agenda, which had fueled reports that the SEC could eventually agree to a deal with Ripple. In the past, Yassi Mubarak, the founder of Dizer Capital and a proponent of XRP, has expressed his opinion regarding the possibility that the Securities and Exchange Commission would reach a settlement with Ripple. A former attorney for the Securities and Exchange Commission, Mark Fagel, responded by bringing attention to the persistent rumors that surround the meetings that take place behind closed doors. Fagel noted that since the Ripple case was initiated, the Securities and Exchange Commission has held approximately 150 meetings behind closed doors near weekly. He made the observation that the cryptocurrency community frequently conjectured that negotiations for a settlement were taking place during each of these sessions, despite the fact that this has been demonstrated to be false on multiple occasions. Ripple and the Securities and Exchange Commission have engaged in a heated discussion on the proper punishment for Ripple's alleged violation of securities laws beyond the settlement. In contrast to Ripple's position, which is that a substantially lower punishment of $10 million would be more appropriate, the Securities and Exchange Commission is advocating for a large fine of $2 billion. Judge Annalisa Torres of the District Court is currently considering these arguments. Nonetheless, a number of legal experts have stated that a definitive verdict might be issued by the 31st of July. Settlement discussions have stopped while the SEC cancels Ripple XRP. The United States Securities and Exchange Commission has abruptly chosen to postpone its planned closed-door meeting scheduled for today, July 18, in an unexpected move. The ongoing lawsuits filed against Ripple were meant to be the subject of the meeting. The group revised and posted the revised cancellation notice on their website on July 17. Many in the XRP community were hoping that this meeting would lead to a settlement of the long-running legal battle between Ripple and the Securities and Exchange Commission, which has been going on for years. The meeting has been rescheduled, and it will not be attended by the several top executives and commissioners from the Securities and Exchange Commission. The conclusion of lawsuit claims, the resolution of administrative processes, injunctive proceedings, and the Sunshine Act notification issued by the Securities and Exchange Commission indicated that these 4 matters would be the main focus of the conference. Reportedly, the Securities and Exchange Commission may reach an agreement with Ripple after putting settlement on the agenda. The result was a great deal of conjecture among XRP fans. XRP advocate and Dizer Capital founder Yassi Mubarak has already offered his thoughts on the likelihood of a settlement with Ripple from the Securities and Exchange Commission. Responding exec attorney March Fagal raised attention to the rumors that circulate about the secret meetings. Approximately 150 closed-door sessions have been conducted by the Securities and Exchange Commission nearly weekly since the commencement of the Ripple litigation, according to Fagal. He brought out the fact that many times it has been proven to be incorrect, but the Bitcoin community still assumes that a settlement conversation is happening during these meetings. As part of the settlement, the SEC and Ripple had a contentious conversation on how severely Ripple should be punished for its alleged violation of securities laws. Ripple argues that a far more reasonable penalty of $10 million would be more fitting, in contrast to the Securities and Exchange Commission's proposed massive charge of $2 billion. Could you please tell me why this meeting was called off? Reports from those close to the matter indicate that the participants may have discussed, among other things, the pending Ripple case. Ripple, a major participant in the cryptocurrency industry, has been fighting a legal battle with the CC for quite a while. The suit's central question is whether XRP, Ripple's cryptocurrency, could be considered a security. Keep up with the latest tech rumors with the help of Newslinker. The importance of Ripple's predicament was highlighted in all of the internal notices that were sent out before the meeting. This caused many to speculate that the meeting's purpose was to discuss possible settlements or other major developments related to the case. The high stakes in the Ripple case, together with the SEC's involvement in cryptocurrency regulation and litigation, garnered a great deal of media interest. Was the decision to cancel made by the SEC at the bargaining meeting? Numerous individuals within the Bitcoin industry have expressed curiosity on the rationale behind the abrupt cancellation of the meeting. There is a school of thought that holds that the SEC may seek more time to deliberate about the current issues and possible settlements. There are many who believe that new information for further investigation and debate may have surfaced before any formal gathering could have taken place. The Ripple problem is critical for the regulatory environment surrounding cryptocurrencies in general and for the company's bottom line specifically. In the event that a settlement is reached, the outcome of the lawsuit might set a standard for how the Securities and Exchange Commission handles future cryptocurrency endeavors. The cancellation of a meeting by the SEC sparked speculation among the cryptocurrency industry. Some have speculated that Ripple's protracted legal battle with the SEC was a major point of discussion because of new developments that necessitate investigation or because more time is needed. A cancellation is issued. Several legal experts have predicted that a final decision would be handed down by July 31st, even though District Court Judge Annalisa Torres is now reviewing these arguments. Rumor has it that the conference agenda would be dominated by contentious debates on the Ripple case. The SEC has been going after Ripple because it thinks its XRP cryptocurrency should be considered a security. A precedent for the regulation of digital assets by the United States government may be set by the outcome of this case. It seemed from the internal communications that the Ripple issue was a top concern, which could mean that some major developments were on the horizon or that settlement talks were in the works. Because of the abrupt cancellation, there is a lot of suspicion about the SLSC's agenda. The SEC may have discovered new circumstances that necessitate thorough assessment prior to the return of formal discussions. On the other hand, the SEC may ask for more time to negotiate. The entire framework for regulating cryptocurrencies will be shaken to its core when Ripple's present lawsuit with the SEC is eventually determined. Potential settlements or ultimate verdicts may set new benchmarks for how regulatory agencies assess and oversee Bitcoin ventures like this going forward. Several people with knowledge of the sector have spoken out about their expectations for the SEC's goals. Then the company think the delay means the bargaining process is going well, which will lead to a good settlement. Since the SEC decided to postpone its meeting, there has been a lot of speculation and misunderstanding. As the financial sector awaits further news, the outcome of the Ripple case remains front and center in discussions about how the US government will regulate cryptocurrencies going forward. The Sunshine meeting, which had been the subject of settlement rumors, has been canceled by the United States Securities and Exchange Commission. That's all for now.